Joe and I are going to take a ride downtown and show you a building that they just tore down. Um, Losing too much of our downtown area. This one was kind of an unnecessary. I'm not going to let you hear the sound here. I'm going to probably cut it and take some of this out because this is very rough road. That is our Lutheran church, one of them. We have a lot of churches in this town and only one bar, and it's a bar and grill. So there's a lot of road here and stuff. So I'm going to be cutting part of this out. This gas station coming up here, it's been here for a long time. And, well, it isn't a gas. They don't have any gas anymore. It's more or less used for maybe some car repair. Mostly, I think it's storage for some of the people who do work on cars here in town. So, anyway, but we are just about to the downtown intersection. Should be coming up near the city building, city offices here on our right, unless I'm on the wrong block, which would be not unusual for me. So, good, it's smoothing out. Bump, 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 maybe not. Yes, there is the city building, the city offices. My sister works there, and there's also the community center. Sorry. Some of these that used to be an old Jack and Jill, I think, grocery store. It's been closed for a long time. I used to love to go there. Certain things were better at certain stores, and so I would just determine on which. I'd go to whatever one I wanted that had. There was one out in the west part of town that had the best meat. It was just they did their own butchering and it was cut fresh every day. Well, or else they probably got in the sides of beef or something. But you could go there and just ask the guy behind the counter if you could have this or that, and he'd get it for you. So, might be able to go off mic here pretty soon. Getting a little bit smoother. Okay, I'm going to do a U here. They did put in these new crosswalks and stuff at the intersections, which is nice because the cobblestone's got a little bit. There it is. Here's the grocery store. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully they're going to stick for a while. At least if somebody used to have 3 grocery stores and now it's down to the 1. We still do have, looks like they've done work on the sidewalks too. This is nice. Still have 2 beauty salons we're driving by right now. One is Hair Design and the other one is Charm Chalet. And I used to go to Charm Chalet, but well, the problem I have now is with the fumes if we're doing a perm or a dye. Okay. That was Gamble's. and some people bought it, and they just stored a whole lot of stuff in there. We thought that they were going to open up like... Oh. Since I'm sitting, I'm not... My oxygen came into... Anyway, you still see that the machine is still in there. I don't know if that's a backhoe or if it's... I know it shouldn't be a crane. Anyway, it's down. It turned out the people who had bought it, they were living in a single room, and the rest of it was all hoarded. They ended up, it took some doing, but they got them out of there. The city, the city looked at it. It was just, there was no way to save it. So the city ended up having to tear it down. So they owned it. They weren't squatters. So that made it a little difficult. I don't know if they had their taxes paid up or not. I just know it's gone. One more building. They've had stuff out on the highway. Unfortunately, Dollar General was the last one, wasn't it? To build up on the highway. Yeah. So, and that's been a couple of years, but we do have a very nice dress shop. The owner retired, but they have sold it to another dress shop, and that's right over there. Right there. And it's a nice looking place. They got it nice inside and everything. Oh. This used to be H&M Hardware, wasn't it? The hardware store, was this it? The old one. And then, yeah, we had about 3 of them. You still recording? Yep. Hi. How are you doing?
Oh, all right. It's a beautiful day.
It is. It's gorgeous out.
Yeah.
The sun is shining just right, and there's a breeze. 70 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have a good day. There's the doghouse. It's our one bar and grill. Yeah, used to be the Ponderosa. Actually, that's the last of the bars in town too, isn't it? Yep. That's fine. It's bar and grill. Okay. We're just gonna go across the street for a bit. Well, we'll probably, should we turn that way? Yeah, let's do. I'm losing my camera angle here, it's slipping. Okay. I'll wait for this lady to go by. Okay, she did a U-E. We've got a very wide street down here, and everybody just does a U-turn wherever. This here is, I think you saw it. I'm looking for traffic, I don't see any. But he opened, this used to be where the old Coast to Coast hardware used to be. And we used to go to both of them. This and Gamble's, to the one that he was H&R, something like that. I think I went there a couple times when we first moved down. But anyway, he's got his little car lot there. He sells cars. So we're gonna probably head back home. His prices aren't too bad, but you don't know you don't know where he got them or. Here's our library. Some of you have seen some of these things before, but it's nice to go back out. One thing, I like getting out. This is our library here. They've got a couple of, I don't know if you see it or not. Right here is the city library. I think you can see that up there. Anyway, they've got a couple of my books in there. 2 or 3. I started it. I just never finished. Our post office is across the street. Finally got my camera the way it needs to, so I'm scared to turn the camera. But that used to be the Masonic Lodge. Can you see that? No, we're looking at trees. There. That big brick building. It used to be Masonic Lodge. It's they sold it and a guy bought it and he does scrapping and repair. So he does a lot of work. And our post office is across the street. My oxygen came loose again. There we go. I think we're going to do better if we're out on the street. Because these are getting pretty. They redid some of these streets, especially the ones going up toward the school. There. Yeah, these streets going up toward the school, they did let me see, am I still recording? Yeah. Hard to see that red up there. Okay, you seem good. Anyway. Yeah, he's got a bunch more in his wagon here to scrap. It's really, the town really likes it because it's a way for them to get rid of stuff that the regular garbage company won't do because it's just, you know, like appliances and other stuff. And they don't mind giving them some of their other metal. Like in there was like, I think a walker and like maybe an outdoor chair frame. So it makes it really nice for the town. There's somebody building on front porch. An enclosed one like we got. What did they say that Pike's house was? Some kind of historic. It was on, yeah. It was in the library bulletin, but I don't remember. We don't have a newspaper anymore, so the library does a newsletter every month. And that's where you can find events and obituaries, things like that. I sent a poem in one time. I could send another. Just haven't done it. Well, we are almost home. You can see our van there. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Oh. Okay, we are home. I thought I put an end on the video, but I guess I didn't. So, that glare off of there. Okay. But we are home. We had a really nice ride. I hope you enjoyed the trip. It's just nice to get out. It was so beautiful. So anyway, please do subscribe and click that like button. And if you haven't, give us a comment what you thought about this video. And we'll see you again tomorrow.